Hey people. As usual, let me just check how this looks on camera. On my laptop, okay. We should move a little bit that way. Tiny bit. I like how those candles are dancing at the bottom of the screen. Why doesn't it allow me to see? Okay, here we go. Live chat, I am just setting up here. Almost done. Hi Christina. How have you been since last time? I don't know if I'm mistaking you for someone else, but remember, either this was yours or someone else's. The energies were transformational to say the least. Okay. Hi Julia. Hi Nomadic Rita. What is up, you all? Oh, I love this stage. Worse. I'm sorry about that. What is going on? Hi Elena. I'm doing well. I have my water next to me. I have a cozy setup. Picked some of the, what's it called? Is it the birch? Oak, I think that's the oak tree. Went to the forest, picked some stuff up for my display, went mushroom picking, so I am feeling good. I had an idea to go to sleep just an hour ago, but I was like, nah, I gotta come on live to see what is up, to check in on the weekend energies, see what's coming up. Chilling with an empty brain today. Well, that's nice. My brain is pretty busy usually, and I hate that sometimes. That's why because you're like, what the fuck is happening? I'm gonna pay for a website. Whatever is more comfortable for you, PayPal or website. Okay, so let me have a sip of water. Okay, I'm gonna see what is up for this weekend. Again, my intention is for the people who are watching this or will be watching it within the next couple of days, not focusing on the whole channel subscribers, okay? Right. Let's see what we can expect. I wanna take the Algo Live deck in the Gold Leaf Tarot. I'm going to see what we're gonna be faced with. All right. I'm gonna volume up the music slightly. It helps me tap in. Okay, let's see what is up. What can we expect happening on the weekend? My people. Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. A very opposing energy. Oh, you know what? The first thing that is coming through here, someone is feeling a bit left out. And I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone else. See, I'm gonna just clarify this to make sure. Someone is missing you on the weekend. Very much. Missing your warmth. See, you are the Sacred Heart here, okay? Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. And it's gonna sound funny now. Now, I don't know if this person will let you know or not, but I'm seeing I'm seeing you spending your time with either people, with your family, your chosen family, like your friends. And you have quite a good, heartfelt weekend for a lot of you. If you felt disconnected from the self, especially for those, you are reconnecting this weekend. And for some of you, it feels like you're doing some sort of maybe rituals. Would it be witchy stuff? Would it be a ritual we can call going, I don't know, to some sort of retreat? Or just gathering people together, lighting candles, making dinner, that kind of vibe I'm getting here. This weekend for you is the weekend to reconnect with the loved ones, reconnect with your family. But it feels like the moment you do that, someone is missing you. Or someone maybe, I also want to say, maybe watching your posts or social media, and they may be missing you for some reason. So if this is not your friend or family member who cannot attend or who lives maybe far away, then now this is gonna be funny. This is your boss. And I'm not saying that they miss you in a creepy way here. They're gonna be thinking what needs to be done at work, and they will need you for something important on Monday. So the moment they see you online, if you have shared your social media with them, I feel like even if you don't, they're just gonna be thinking of you, what they want to tell you on Monday or the next working day. And the reason why this is happening is because someone trusts you. You're like a shoulder to lean on. You deal really well with responsibilities. You're overall a really good worker, okay? So don't take this in a creepy way. My boss misses me over the weekend. This could be something that they're thinking about that needs to be done, and they're relying on you because they know that you're able to push through, if that makes sense. What else can you encounter this weekend? Overall, people are being encouraged to reconnect to other people, to reconnect to nature. Through nature, we reconnect into ourselves. Even if it's not nature, then say, for example, you go in swimming, connect into water in some way, or some of you literally are going to the forest. Let's see. Since I have it right next to me, let me see how it burns. Yeah, for some of you, the way it's burning, for some of you, I'm getting, you are going to be this weekend focusing on kind of getting your spark back. Some of you focusing on your heart chakra because there is a bit of a disconnect here, and you want to come back to yourself, okay? You miss your academic self. You know what I miss? I miss my gypsy traveler self, where sometimes I wouldn't even know where I'm going. It's funny, I was just watching travel vlogs just before getting on here. All right. Okay, what's also going to be important, a connection to a father or people who you would see that have very strong father image. Someone who tends to be, it could be even your friend, right? Someone who has this strong masculine energy and would remind you of a father, just masculine fatherly traits that they have. I'm also seeing a really nice relationship between a father and particularly a daughter. It doesn't have to be, could be also father and son, but this relationship somehow affects you. If you are not a child of this person, then in some way it affects you. For example, if this person who has these family traits, they are your friend, this person will Seems like they will want to show you something. They will want to share information with you, something that's going to be of value to you, and you're going to get some sort of experience from them. Let me just check the emails, refresh it, because sometimes when I do the readings in this spot, the email takes some time to refresh. So just in case I don't miss anyone. I'm just getting rid of some of the old emails I don't need to clear it out. And here we are. Okay, so just to interrupt, the bookings that I have is Holly's, the first one. The second one I have Christina. And the third one I have Elena. Let me come back to the reading. Okay, I want to pull a couple of cards from the Gold Leaf Tarot. What is something that we should pay attention to this weekend? What would be our value to us? What is something that we should pay attention to this weekend? What would be of value to us? Again, you see, open your heart. It's twice here. The Two of Swords in this particular, well, in regular tarot as well. I don't know if you can see clearly. Here we go. This woman has her hands crossed on her chest. Now, if you felt like you're not very vulnerable, if you can't connect to love as much anymore, or if you cannot connect to empathy as you were used to, feel a bit robotic, then the weekend is the time to reconnect. How can we do this? Again, as I said, some of you are doing some sort of, I don't know, rituals or going on retreats, literally here. And that helps you out. Change of environment would be really beneficial. As well, being around people and teamwork. Teamwork meaning not necessarily connected to work, something that you do together. You prepare a table together. I don't know, your friend is making amazing new blend tea whilst you are making sandwiches, and truly being in a moment. That would be really helpful. Start small here, especially if you felt disconnected, like intensely, okay? Because some of you are waking up this weekend. You're like, ooh. You also may see your future slightly differently. You may come up with new plans of some sort this weekend for the future, what you expect and what you want, setting intentions, all of that jazz. And also for, I don't know for who this is watching that, know that the offers are on the way. Know that the offers are on the way. Not long to go, okay? Right, let's jump to your personal readings and let's see. Oh no, actually I want to pull a couple of cards from tea leaves. Sorry about that, guys. To see any particular events that I haven't read about that you may witness. Hi, Ella. No, you're not too late. You are not too late. I started not that long ago. Oh yeah, I'm very comfortable with intimacy topics, so shoot it. Shoot it. I'm quite open about that. All right. Skull. Okay, I'm clarifying. So I'm clarifying the first card with the second one. That's how I read these. October. What about that? Needle and thread. Beetle. Good fortune. Right. What to watch out for, what to leave behind. Too many cards. What to watch out for, what to leave behind. I feel like I want one more for that. What is exciting for us? Okay. First thing first. What you may expect happening, but I feel like it kind of goes into Monday and Tuesday as well. I don't feel like it's only for the weekend here, the first cards. Let me just clarify that. I'm getting 50-50. Temperance. Page of Wands reverse. Okay. Now, do not get involved. That wouldn't be beneficial for you. Don't get involved in any gossip or any kind of petty talk. Even, I would say it's to the point where I'm seeing a person leaving the room to do something else, just not to be a part of it. And in some way, it's going to be beneficial. Because I feel like someone is being caught, and you're going to know who this is because this is someone who talks way too much about other people's business. And someone is being kind of faced with their own tongue, if that makes sense. If this weekend, I don't know, you had many glasses of wine or whatever the case, your cards are saying, whatever you're gonna be saying or sharing, make sure you don't regret it the next day. Okay? Someone may overshare too much about their own business or someone else's business, and they go, "Oh fuck," the next day. Now, so you have thought about something in particular, a wish or a goal in October. Or maybe you've planned something for the coming October. What you need to know is that wish is being granted. Okay? Soon it is being granted. This weekend also, be stubborn with what you want. Okay? Don't be someone who kind of agrees with everything. This is not the time to do so. This weekend, you have to show your opinion, talk about it, express yourself freely, be authentic. It's going to be really helpful. It also feels like you may charm someone or someone is going to respect you because of how you carry yourself. I'm not talking about someone who is very egoistical in my way or highway. I'm talking about a very kind of assertive and grounded way of talking to people. I'm also seeing if you dealt with someone who's quite arrogant, a bit of an asshole, maybe you feel like some of you said that about that person. You will notice how that person is getting their own medicine in some way. Now, some of you have been trying to achieve something so much to the point that you kept pushing it, and it didn't happen. Imagine you keep climbing the mountain, but you don't see the end of it. You don't see the tip of the mountain. Your cards are saying there was a reason why that was happening or is happening. There's going to be something new that will show up that you will enjoy or like much more than what you're focused on right now. This is only for those who noticed I'm doing all that I can, but it's not happening. Okay, your focus will have to shift slightly towards something else or a different technique or structure in order for you to succeed. All right, so that's what I have. But again, these cards, Tea Leaf Tarot, it feels like it's not only the weekend energy, it could be more or less 5 days from now, okay? Let me check the chat. Okay, by the way, Elżbieta, I got your booking and I also have Desiree. miss those sexual tarot decks that YouTube used to allow. Yeah, man. You know what I've noticed? If I know that you have your YouTube channel, in case anyone else does tarot and wants to do maybe some more like intimate content, you know, with tarot. The last time when I was doing reading based on sex, of course my video got demonetized once I uploaded it. And the issue with it was I kept re-uploading it, kind of putting, you know, black dots on parts of the cards that are maybe too nude. But it didn't work. What I've noticed, the problem was the actual topic, the name of the video. So I had to rename it. And that's when I was allowed to get that video monetized. So maybe if you're gonna have any issues or you want to do a video like that, try a couple of different things. All right, because I'm not that person who would want to, you know, literally have stickers on my cards for sex readings. And I feel like there are so many worse things that we see on YouTube than nude tarot cards. It's insanity. Okay, let's start, shall we? Holly. Okay, let me neutralize the space. Holly. You said my question is about my romantic life. General read, or I like a guy but I don't know if he is serious about me. Okay. I want these two Polonarius decks straight away for you. Okay, let's grab it. Let's see. Holly. What can you expect in your romantic life? What can you expect about your romantic life? What can you expect in your romantic life happening next? I'm looking at more or less 5 months from now, okay? And let's check into that person. You don't know if he's serious about you. I'm not gonna focus too much on that. I wanna kind of overall look at your romantic life. Let's just check in. Okay. First thing first, let's talk about that person. You have the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Wands. This is definitely someone who's not very focused on serious relationship. You could have a lot of fun with this person, right? Depends what you need. But it feels like you need a serious connection. This is someone who's very focused on what they want at the moment, okay? They might not be there tomorrow. They may want, you know, I don't know, to have dinner with you. The next day, they might not even call you. See, the Nine of Wands tell us that this person has put some walls up when it comes to their heart. They're all about fun at this moment and getting what they want with the Magician card. I would be wary of this. The Knight of Wands and the Magician could be someone who likes to kind of manipulate the situation to get what they want, okay? We do not want that for serious relationship. At least right now, this person's energy is off when it comes to romantic relationship. And it's not only to do with you. I feel like that's the phase that they're going through right now. Now, what you can expect more or less 4 to 5 months from now in your romantic life, actually this time for you, I'm not seeing that it's as much focus for you on the romantic life. What your focus is on is how can I be a better leader of my own life? Okay? And we all go in life through seasons. So one season's topic is on this, let's say work, the other is self-care, the other is romantic relationships, right? It feels like this season of yours is very hardly focusing on a soul level on what you always wanted to do but you never done. For example, you have a bucket list. You want to tick a couple of those things off in the next couple of months. If you don't have a bucket list, sit down, take out your diary and say, what do I truly want to do? Even if I'm gonna do it alone, okay? For me, no one else. It's also the time when you're reflecting and you truly kind of getting to know yourself with the moon and the hermit card here. It's a moment, it's a time of deep reflection, it's a time of internal changes, and it's the time when you are focusing on your discipline, on the leadership skills that you have. I'd also think that would be really beneficial for you, Holly, is to you have the bucket list, but also the next page, write down what is something that you're not as good at, discipline-wise, and start improving that slowly. This is going to reap, you will reap really good rewards in the future. You may not see it straight away like this, but in the future you're going to be so thankful that you are stubborn enough to stick with that. Let's see why this is needed for you, what you may expect improving with this discipline. What can you expect improving with this discipline? Yeah, I'm seeing achievements in your career, in your finances, overall achievements. You have really good cards when it comes to where you're going in life, and your focus is there. The next half a year, more or less, doesn't mean that you're not gonna want to date people, but it doesn't seem that this time as a focus point for you is on relationship, is on who you want to be, what you want to improve on, and it feels like it's going to be life-changing for you. I'm also seeing you wanting to go abroad. You may have a destination which you want to explore. That would be really good for your soul as well. Anything else? No, but I feel really kind of like I'm pumped for you, because it's an important time of your life, crucial almost. So truly take out that diary and start writing some things down. It's important for you to see it, to look at it, to feel it when you write it, and to stick to it as much as you can. Okay? So I know sometimes people ask about relationship and cards go, you know what? There is something else, and I cannot change that. I hope this made sense. Let me look at the chat. Good, okay. Okay, next we have Christina. Okay, just want to know why I'm going through some crazy, tumultuous energy right now. It's manifesting as anxiety, spontaneous crying, nausea. Health-wise, I'm fine, but I'm super confused what I'm going through energetically and why, because my life isn't out of the ordinary at the moment. Okay, let's see, Christina. What the hell is going on in the background? What is this about for you? I'm I'm gonna pull cards from a couple of different decks, so bear with me until I lay them out. Christina, okay, what's up with you energetically right now? What are you going through? What is this phase about for you? What is this phase about? Yeah, definitely probably feel like you cracked open right now. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. The Algo Live deck. Let's see what we have here. What is this phase about for you? Ten of Fire. Okay, just a question for you, Christina. When you think of anxiety and stress, and when you think of a male in your life from the past, who do you attach stress and anxiety levels to? The first thought that comes to mind. Even if this person is long gone, even if you're not in no contact, even if they're around, it does not matter. Something that has happened in the past connected to a male that has caused you almost like this time of deep dive, facing the shadows of self. Hello, hello. Because I'm seeing some memories popping up. Okay, so what's happening here? Let me turn on the chat. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, Christina, so your boyfriend passed away 5 years ago. I am sorry to hear that, but it's almost like, how should I explain this to you? It's a return of something traumatic that wasn't completely processed, and it's repeating itself in some way. It's still heavy on your shoulders, okay? So I don't know if you noticed, it's gonna sound really silly. I'm just gonna give you an example. I noticed very much how, for example, there is a reason why I post stories on my social media. It's not so much, for other people, but I really like opening a calendar and seeing what I did on the same day a year ago, or for memories to pop up. And throughout the years, what I was noticing is that I would wake up and have this urge, for example, I don't know, to travel to London or to see a particular friend. And I opened my social media and I noticed that that's exactly where I went a year ago. Could be a couple of days on and off, here and there. And there are similar kind of cycles that we're going through. Right now, you are in this cycle almost as if not almost, your soul is remembering the traumatic event from the past that is resurfacing, okay? And right now it would be, and now my live stream on my laptop stopped. So there is, see, anytime this happens, there is a presence, there is a bit of disturbance, or I get it as a confirmation. That's a yes. So your mind may feel like a labyrinth, all right? May feel like a labyrinth. You may even feel that you're a bit dissociating. The best way for you to walk forward is, first of all, don't rush yourself to overcome this, trying all various different ways, healings to kind of let this go or to digest it because it's here again. The best way to start with is focus on, what's the word I'm looking for? Sovereignty. Energetic sovereignty. If you know what I mean, you'll know. See, you're showing up right here. That's you too. Hi Malshi. That's you too. That's the traumatic event, the shadow self, and that's the person. Okay, you have quite a strong connection with this person. I would say there is a bit of a need for you to energetically disconnect if you feel that you still kind of have this cord between you two. It doesn't mean that you want to forget about this person, doesn't mean that you didn't love them, you didn't care for them. It just means that you are reclaiming your independence. Because your advice is the Nine of Earth, which is the independence card. And that's how you'll be able to access more of your clear thinking. Okay? Because right now it's still heavy on your shoulders. I didn't even notice there were two cards here. This also acts like a learning experience to you. Does that make sense? Now, through this, it's not all about this other person. It's a lot to do with you. I feel like you're going to start noticing in your life these patterns, and you may pinpoint, oof, why am I feeling this way? I don't know what's happening. There is a lot over here. You may want to dig deeper a little bit and to see what has happened more or less around this month or so, or what does this remind me of? What does this feeling remind me of? Okay? So that's what I got for you. I hope this made sense. All right, give me 1 second. I want to tidy the desk. My pleasure, you're very welcome. Now is the time of cleansing for you. Now is the time of sovereignty. Now is the time of independence and digesting any bits that were undigested before. Okay, Elena. Let's see. I want this piece of wood before we start with you. You said your question is, I just received a good job offer, but my gut feeling is not on point as I wanted an even higher salary amongst other things. Should I wait for another offer more in alignment with what I'm looking for, or should I accept this offer? What would it be like if I would accept this offer? Okay. Give me 1 sec. Elena, I want, let's see which deck we're gonna use for you. Bear with me. Let's start with the Steampunk Keeper. All right. You said your gut feeling is not on point as you wanted an even higher salary. Okay, I want to start with a question. What would it be like if you accepted this offer? What would it be like if you accepted this offer? How would you like the job there? And what is the best advice for you in this situation? Should you take the offer? Should you take the offer? Should you wait for another offer? Should you look for another offer? To be honest, it's interesting because what I'm seeing here, this offer, the way that it feels to me, if you take it, it feels comfortable. I feel like this is a beneficial contract, even if you wanted more money for the time being. You can look for better offers, but it feels like it's almost like there is a need to take what is being offered right now and to look for new offers a little bit later down the line. Because if you would look for new offers right now, I'm getting a couple of cards that I don't particularly like to see. You may be confused. You may want to come back to this offer at the end of it. There is something off with timing here for me. So it's not to say that the better offers aren't on a table for you in the future, but it's not just yet in your cards. Does that make sense? It's a bit of a waiting game. This feels like this offer currently would provide you with safety, and that's exactly what you want for the coming months. This sense of safety. And once you're ready, you can look for new offers. But I feel like I'm not saying that you would hate the job, to be honest. I'm seeing that you're feeling safe, you're feeling secure, you also stand up for what you believe you are worth. In the workplace, it feels like you are respected. So I'm getting good stuff here. I'm not getting any bad energy at all. There's something that you need to watch out for when it comes to this. Is there anything to watch out for? 1 second, I'm just refreshing my live stream just in case I miss any comment of yours. With this current offer, is there anything that you need to watch out for? Basically, your cards are saying know when to take one offer, know when to take what offer when it shows up. focus a little bit more on what is good in this offer for now. There is something that you gotta learn here. You see? There is something that you gotta learn here. And first, what I heard was you gotta in some way explore this new environment before moving into the next. It's not a must, right? You can always change the outcomes of your life, but this feels like it to me. There's some sort of knowledge that you're gaining from this situation that will be beneficial in your future endeavors. That's what I got for you. I'm gonna pull, wait, one more card from the Ocean deck. Let's see if there is any advice over there. The Ocean deck wants to say. Oh, don't attach that to friends, you know. A lot of people, what they do, they stay in jobs for way too long just because of the people who work there. And they drag their journey out. Things change. We change with time. Any advice for you in this situation? Yeah, so it's basically saying bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. What is happening right now in your life? Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy and you may find what your life has been lacking. And this feels like there is a need to go to that job to learn what you gotta learn. Not a must, again, you can completely change the outcome. So don't feel that there is pressure here for you to do something that you don't want, but that's what I'm seeing. I hope this made sense. Okay. Let's look at who we have next. Question from Ella Tarot Readings, nickname. Can you let me know what your question is? Your booking. I'd like to ask about my first intimate night together with AML. How would it be? Not intimate details, but more about feelings, impressions, things like that. Whatever cards would be willing to show. Okay. Let me dump some wax in this candle so that, yeah, perfect. We have more light. You know, when the Superlunaris deck for you. Let's see. How will a first intimate night be together with AML? would your first night be for you with AML? Straight away, if you do not want to have children, you know what to do? Because I'm seeing it's a fertile time, fertile night. Miracles could happen, okay, and for the nights to come. Just in case your cards are saying, just make sure you know what you want. Okay. Listen, whoever you're dealing with, this person is super freaking passionate. Is very, very passionate. And again, both of your energy feels like you put you two together, there is a high chance for you to create life. So that would be just heads up for you. How would you be feeling? How would you be feeling with this person first night? It's interesting because it feels like you're kind of holding back a little bit. And I'm seeing particularly you kind of holding back not to fall in love or not to get too attached to this person in some way. There's a bit of kind of fight back within you internally. Yes, because you don't want to be confused here, what I'm saying. So there are a bit of thoughts that are coming through that are heavy thoughts here, where you go, I don't want to be heartbroken. I don't want to overthink this. I do not want this to be too difficult on my mind. So internally, there is a bit of a fight back. Ooh, cards are flying all over the place. 1 second. One more thing that the cards are saying. Get to know this person before intimacy. Like, actually get to know this person. If this is coming up, then the cards are saying maybe you need a little bit more time together, or you haven't asked questions that you wanted to ask this person. Okay? That was on your mind. And it would be beneficial to know. This is someone who can be a bit bossy in the bedroom, who likes to try new things in the long run, if this person is already comfortable with the other. Someone who likes to be a bit spontaneous when it comes to bedroom. Hey Grace, and yes, I am still accepting readings. Let me see what else. What else? Okay, let me just get this deck in order. How would your first night be with Elena? I'm seeing chemistry here, but at the same time, it's interesting because you, it's almost as if you kind of like intuitively want to keep this person at a bit of a distance. Also seeing here there is a need to get to know each other better. And I'm also seeing a bit of fears here that are connected to vulnerability. What is the best advice for you in this situation? What is the best advice for you in this situation? Oh, actually, it's not an advice, it's a message. And it's a bit of a mysterious message. So I'm gonna keep it mysterious so I don't ruin any surprises in the future. Your cards are saying the person that you will want to be with is the person with whom you're going to take some sort of a trip, and that's gonna remind you a bit of a honeymoon. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give away too much. That's for the future, okay? Don't overthink this. But overall, you're dealing with someone who's quite passionate, who you should get to know a little bit more. Ask questions, get to know one another, etc., etc. And I'm also getting from you there is a bit of kind of a hold back. It would be nice, but at the same time there's a bit of a hold back. What if I fall in love with this person? What if I'm gonna get my heart broken? So there is a bit of that shadow part coming through. Okay, that's what I have for you. By the way, you're looking good. You have this kind of like alluring energy about you. Seductive. Let me put the decks in the back. This person may be very different from, they're not maybe, they are very different in the core from who you are. So it may feel like you are dealing with, it's interesting because what's coming through, you're dealing with a person whose passions are more expressed than yours, but it doesn't mean that you don't like it. Okay? Alright, Desiree. Will I be in a relationship this month? Interesting question. The deck that I want is the Angel Tarot. Let's grab it. Pretty straightforward question here. Desiree. Let me get some sage out. Will we be in a relationship this month? Okay. See, I'm seeing a bit of a drag out. I'm not getting this month, but what I'm getting is a bit of a story here for you. I'm seeing you having an eye on someone initially, someone who's very fiery, very passionate, someone who's charismatic, and they move fast in life, they get shit done, etc., etc. And I'm not feeling that you're gonna be in relationship with this person. There's gonna be someone else who comes your way, and you're going to choose that person. That person is going to be someone who has these kind of like keeper traits, if that makes sense. It's a family person, someone that you feel safe and secure with, someone who feels like you've known them before, just feels like home overall. That's the person with whom you're going to have a very strong partnership. Their energy comparing to the first person that I talked about is not going to be so fiery and all over the place, or so, super charismatic. They're going to be much more grounded. It doesn't mean that they're not charismatic. They're going to be much more grounded in their energy. They're going to be someone that you can lean on, someone that likes to take care of you. They're going to show you that from the get-go. Okay? They're going to make you feel by little safe by the little things that they do, etc., etc. And there is a big chance that that's kind of person you're going to marry here. Okay, I'm jumping a little bit way ahead here, but that's what I'm getting. This person just has this kind of like a provider, protector, and type of energy about them. This is with someone who you will make a lot of memories with. Okay. And by the way, it is not too far away, but I'm not getting that you're gonna be in relationship in a month. This may be a little bit more dragged out. Doesn't mean that it's bad, okay? So, I hope this makes sense. I'm seeing a couple of people in the cards for you here, Desiree. That was pretty straightforward, hey? Okay. Tyler, hey Tyler, okay. Thank you, you're not the first person who mentioned the child freaks me out. It could also be the message for you that you are going to be a great mom. If this mother archetype keeps coming through so strongly in relationship readings, what I've noticed in a couple of cases, not many, just in case this feels on a soul level true to you, I've noticed that part of this mission in life that's going to be super important for the person for growth, on all aspects, on soul level, on physical levels, is to be a parent. And some may say that, oh, I don't want a child at all. If that's the case, if you literally decide I'm not gonna have a child, just for overall, then what we are looking at is we're looking at the relationship with parents, and what is something that we borrow that we don't want to carry on. That motherly energy then shows up in the work that they do, right, or in their community in some way. So they express it there. Hey Tyler. Okay, let's look. You said, how does Travis feel about me? Is there potential for more than just friends with benefits in mind? Okay, let's see. I want steampunk deck for you. Tyler. How does Travis feel about you? I want to give it a good shuffle. Are you dealing with someone who has strong Leo placements and just represents that kind of energy? All right. Well, don't call you. I love a girl. Okay. How does unless cards will, then I have no choice. How does Travis feel about you? How does Travis feel about you? There potential for more than just friends with benefits. Is there potential for more than just friends with benefits? I don't know what this means, but for this person, you keep things moving for them without you really knowing. This person truly appreciates the connection that you have. It feels like they feed, it's gonna sound really bad, but I don't intend it to be bad. They feed off of your energy, have really pure energy about you. You have so much love to give, and it feels, I'm seeing that overflowing from your whole body, not only your chest. You have a lot of love to give. You are ready for commitment. It's here, but is there potential for more than just friends? No, not, at least not just yet. Seeing this person as being busy with other things. Oh, this person wouldn't be a great commitment for you right now. At all. It would stress you out. It would take a lot of work for this to be a strong commitment. Why? Why? See, there are other people that this person has to deal with, and it feels like this is their responsibility. And it feels like their mind is not very much on the serious relationship, as if they are prioritizing some other things, but a serious commitment with you at this moment in their life. I don't know if you realize how much you actually give to this person. It's like you are present for them. What is on this person's priority list right now? Yes, some sort of formalities or business dealings or something to do with law, papers. Is this person looking after a young person in their family? Or looking after someone who's not as capable of looking after themselves? Feels like they're caring for someone. They're stressing over a relationship with someone. There's a lot that's happening in this person's life. Damn. If you were in committed relationship with them right now, you'd be on the same roller coaster. See, you is not a bad thing, right? If it's committed relationship, you pick one another up. But it feels like this person comes in, takes what you got energy-wise, their battery goes all the way up, and then they use that energy for what they have to do in their private life. Does that make sense? Let me go to the YouTube chat. Very spot on. He has 3 kids. Yeah. I'm also seeing here that there is a mature female who also requires this person's attention. But it feels like sometimes she nags him a little bit too much. So there is a lot. There is a lot that's happening in this person's life. Why doesn't this person want the commitment with you? Because you need a lot of patience with all the other things. Yeah, right now their priority is to get as much happiness from like little resource. Yeah, I'm seeing like small opportunities that they can get it from, so that they can gather that energy for themselves. Because I don't feel like they're getting as much from their own life. There is just a lot. There is a lot for them to do, to take care of. I gotta be the main person. This is stressing me out. Yeah, not a right chapter with this person at all. Not in this chapter. Now you have to decide if this is something that either hurts you with the Three of Swords, or this is something that also charges you up. Because let me tell you, you charge this person's battery so much, and they are thankful for that. It's not only about sex, it's just being in the presence of yours. So answer a question to yourself. Is that something that also satisfies you, or you'll keep waiting for more? And the more you spend time together, the more you're seeing that you're not getting what you need, and you end up hurting yourself. Slowly, one step at a time. So it's completely your call. But this person is under a lot of pressure in their life right now, and they're not thinking about serious commitment because they're like, damn, on top of everything else, I cannot. One day they will be ready for serious commitment, but I don't know if that is going to be you, if you will be in the picture still. Depends on what you need at this time, right? I hope this made sense. Is this like if this is a long, let me reread actually your message. He's a very busy man, but like you said, I feel like he comes to me to block out the world. Yeah, literally that. You said it. But I don't just want to be a vacation. He's very helpful with things in my life too, but I'm trying to not get emotionally involved. Is this like a long pattern for you that you are noticing in your life? Has it been happening for way too many times? Because if that's the case, you would really benefit from the subconscious session, to dive deep over there and to change it up a little bit. Those are really helpful for people who keep encountering the same stuff. I had this one client, maybe you heard me tell this story in one of the videos. I had this one client where she wasn't able to let go of this one particular person. It was a repetitive pattern. She blocks this person out and she's not in contact with them. Then something happens, or this person does something and they back into their life. Then she can't get it out of her head, and just was like dragging for way too long. So we did a quick subconscious journey, and the vision that she saw, it was this man he had put his hand over her shoulder, kind of like holding her like this. And I was asking her, hey, take off that hand of his. She was saying to me, it's too heavy. I can't. So we had to find her power first to see where she thought she has lost that power, to take that hand off so that she can release herself from the situation. So her subconscious blockage is there. I'm not going to go into details, but those types of sessions are really beneficial, especially for someone who keeps seeing the same shit happening over and over and over again. And you can dive there and you can unlock the door to understand it better and to change the perspective. Yeah, if you want to, you can check it out. This is half of the hypno session that I do. That's why I call it on my website Release for Relief. So it's one particular topic that we focus on, and it's done in one session. I think it's an hour and 20 minutes. Sometimes we go overboard a little bit, but we look at one issue that the person has, and we see what pops up. So it's not like a long hypno session of 3 hours. It's much briefer than that, but it does the job. All right, Grayson, what is your question? Let me go to the chat. You are my last person today, and then I'll log off and I'll get some well-deserved sleep today. Very welcome. My pleasure. I like your energy. You said I've been doing a lot of shadow work and inner healing, and I was wondering if I'm in alignment to meet my divine counterpart. All right. Let's see what we got for you. I'm in alignment to meet your divine counterpart. By the way, feels like your higher self is thanking for the work that you have been doing. There's a little bit more to go. It's not happening in the month's time. Let me just get a little bit deeper. Let me see what this is telling me. Something that could be reviewed for you, for yourself, is how do you see an equal partnership? And I would say what would be beneficial for you is to take out your diary and write down bullet points. What is something that you are willing to provide to the partner of yours? And on the next page, what you expect your partner to provide to you. There might be a couple of light bulb moments over there. I don't know why, but this feels needed in this reading. The first thing that I heard with this, the person is out there in the world, go and get it. Let's see how we doing that. How are we doing that? Oh, this person is, there's a bit of a mystery to them. So don't be surprised if you do readings sometimes and you get in a little bit kind of like mixed messages about this person, because you're, the meeting of yours, the way you meet, it's supposed to be kind of like hidden. It's supposed to be mysterious. It's supposed to be a surprise. Because I'm trying to ask cards a little bit more information, but they're like, oh, can't tell you that. As if this Seven of Swords card would want to show me the tongue before going. Like, can't tell you that about this relationship. So this is not a bad thing that the cards are hiding it from you. It is going to be exciting. Okay, let's see. What is the best advice for you here in this situation? I don't know why the message is coming through. Don't be anxious about that. Don't be too anxious about this or stress yourself over the situation too much. Okay, go out there to the world to experience the world in some sort of way that mentally challenges you. So you could be, I don't know, signing up for seminars that you love, or going and visiting a place where you are going to get educated on culture, on a specific building that you want to see, on traditions, or whatever the case. Somehow, that exploration through the entertainment of your brain, of your, yeah, literally, of your brain is leading you closer towards your partner. You are going out there to the world to explore the knowledge that you haven't picked up just yet, and it's gonna be in little things. You're being curious, you're willing to learn. You also, by the time you meet this person, you're gonna be quite good at communicating, which maybe wasn't your strong trait in the past. Said, wow, okay, that's actually something that I think about often, like what I have to offer in relationship and what I need, require. Yeah, that's gonna be beneficial, writing that down. Anything about this person? I'm seeing a family. I'm seeing you're gonna have pets together. Seeing pets because I'm not seeing only one. What about this person? This is someone who's gonna be a hard worker, but they're gonna have to learn how to ask for help. They may be the person who tends to carry way too heavy bags, and you may ask them, hey, let me maybe carry one bag, and they go no. But they're gonna have to learn through life how to ask for help, or how not to do everything on their own. So that's a little bit about this person. This is also someone who will have struggled with finances at some point in their life. And I know, you know, we all at some point struggle, but this is gonna be kind of it will have left a very important mark on this person. That's why you may notice that they want to be a more self-sustainable, more, they want to have a bit more resources, focus on individuality and independence, okay? Said, LOL, I'm going back to college, so that's wild. I'm also not surprised that Spirit wants to surprise me because that seems to be a running theme in my life. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, for some people, regardless of the topic, it's rare, but I've noticed that for some people, tarot only shows kind of like a glimpse of a bit of a story. And it's in all topics, you know, all areas of their life. For others, it's just one particular topic or question that they're asking about. So it seems like you're one of those people who keeps trying to unsolve the mystery. But I would say allow the surprises to happen. It's much more interesting that way. How boring would it be for you to know exactly how, when you're gonna meet this person, huh? At least for me it would. So I hope this made sense. I hope this made sense. And thank you so much for my people joining me here today. I'm going to log off. I'm going to go and get something to snack before bed. I'm gonna see you in the next one, guys, okay? Bye.